To DeRozan, pass to the dude, back to DeRozan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 15 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
First free throw is good.
Talk about some great numbers for DeRozan. 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Boston. Thomas goes in. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good from Evans.
Evans getting it done with that sweet stroke.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thomas. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Hickson sets the screen for Thomas. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors leading by 9. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And there's the feed to Ross. Hits the three-point bomb. Ross has got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
There's a good screen. Back to Thomas. From deep. Again, Thomas missing.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
So it's the Celtics now. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Outside Thomas. Passes to Garner. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December, taking a look at Toronto. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Celtics. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And when you look at Boston, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He ended with 23 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
So it's Boston now, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Back to Thomas. The 19-footer is on the money. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
How sweet was that? Thomas has terrific form.
I want everyone here, Canada Center, to get it up and cheer on your dance band.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Fourth, Freak.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside DeRozan. Here's the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Ross with a wide open look. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Celtics trail by 13. Thomas passes to Garner. Back to Thomas. Here's Mickey. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Now, here's Lowry. And the pass to the dude. Dishes it to Valanciunas. No good. In and out, off the rim.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Thomas dishes to Hickson. The shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. Pass to the dude. Ross in the corner. Drills it from outside. Ross has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Raptors leading by 16. Now Lowry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's now 11 points now for Terrence Ross. Hickson, a screen on DeRozan. Five to shoot. No one near him. Here's Mickey. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 3rd in rebounding, 4th in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
Tell you what, man, he has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim, and he goes after it. That's why he's one of the best rebounders in the game.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
I want everyone here, Canada Center, to give it up and cheer on your dance pad.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through the dude. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Thomas, good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 16. No good from Ross. The 10-footer. Nice shot by Smart.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Lowry passes to the dude. Ross in the corner. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Evans missing. Toronto leading by 16. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Second chance shot. Valanciunas. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Thomas kicks to Smart. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The dude's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The dish to Lowry. Passes it to the dude. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Deep 2 from Ross. And the shot falls short this time.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Smart. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's good. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
DeRozan passes to the dude. Ross for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Feeds it to Thomas. He dishes it to Smart. Cannot hit. Nice D from DeRozan.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That's good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Kicks to Smart. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The feed to DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. Inside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors lead by 19. We'll be... And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Celtics trail by 19. The star Pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Terrence Ross is out there.